Hi, everyone. Welcome to our first Dream Team chat of March and our first Dream Team chat of this new spring and summer catalog. We were just talking about how much we are loving it and what our favorite scents are. And it is just such a beautiful catalog. I said this before and I'll say it again. I think this is my favorite spring and summer catalog we've ever had, cover to cover. It is just absolutely gorgeous. The new warmers are beautiful. The scents are like 10 out of 10 for a lot of us. And so I love that. And my customers are excited and I am just feeling refreshed. And I hope that you guys are too. And even if you're like, I'm getting there, I'm still a little like burnt out, that's okay. That's normal. I feel like that's really normal coming out of our previous season. Fall and winter is so busy. We're working towards that incentive that's now over. And now we're jumping into a new one plus a catalog. So it's okay to give yourself a few days, a week, couple weeks maybe to get into the groove. But we don't want you to miss what Scentsy has for you right now, including another incentive. But this one is months long and it is really broken down in really small pieces that I feel like is totally manageable. Even if you are taking your business kind of slower through this first half of March, there are still things that you can be chipping away at in your business that pertains to this new incentive. And so that's what tonight's about. Scentsy put out a Bud, Bloom, Blossom with Scentsy bingo card, which if you guys were at, some of you were with us at our retreat back in January. And what I think is fun is we did a bingo card vision board where we wrote down what we wanted to accomplish and the dreams that we had in 2025, not just business related. And then we brought it home to you guys and we were able to do it virtually and it was so much fun. And a lot of you have that up. I see Clarissa's daily on her stories and I have mine hanging up. I know Alex's isn't too far from her. So I just kind of love that, like, since he's talking about bingo cards, and that's how a lot of us started our year this year. So what is on Scentsy's 2025 bingo card? So this new incentive is running from March 1st. So we're now 4 days essentially into it till July 31st. So the end of the summer, basically. So we've got a few months to really accomplish everything on this bingo card because it is all totally doable. It is all manageable. It is all achievable. Doesn't matter who you are as a consultant, doesn't matter where you're at in your business. This is a fantastic place to start, regardless of where you are, even just in this moment, okay, in this season. This is going to be a great refresher for you if you are a little bit of a seasoned consultant, or better yet, if you are feeling stuck. This is going to be a really great place to start because this is going to pull up those areas of your business that, like we were talking about before, these areas of your business are going to be the ones that help you grow a really thriving business, which is Scentsy's intention. And obviously, me and Alex want that for you guys. We want that for ourselves. Like, we just want all of us to have a successful business. And we're not just talking about for the next 6 months or for a year. We're talking about like a legacy type business, one that goes on for the next 20 years when Scentsy's celebrating 40 years of business. So we hope to be able to celebrate that all with you, but it starts now and it starts with the work that we're digging into tonight and today and next month and the years after. And so tonight, our goal is to kind of just break down this bingo card and to encourage you, but to really just give you the facts and the details, answer any questions that you may have. There is an FAQ up for this underneath your incentive tab. There's an FAQ and it does answer a lot of these questions. Obviously, this is where we got the answers from to a lot of these. But if you have any pending questions, should we get off the call, or I might say this is in the FAQ, you can go read about it, but I do have it pulled up. And so we're going to do our best to try to go through it and make it as clarifying as possible so that you guys know exactly what you're getting into and you know what your focus is going to be. Okay. So like I said, started March 1st. Through July 31st of 2025, and it is open to all consultants. Does not matter your rank, your title, how many people you have under you, does not matter, okay? So all of you, this is for you. Since he is doing some really cool prizes some really cool prizes. I feel like every time we have a spring and summer incentive, the prizes are always really good. But I think Scentsy's really honed in on what us consultants want as prizes. And so, do you need something?
And it smells so good.
Thank you. Love you.
Hi, Alex.
She's muted.
Oh.
Scentsy really leaned into what we want, and like what us consultants want as prizes. And so I'm going to run through those. I did see a graphic, and I forgot to save it, of the Vibe tumbler that's one of the prizes, and it's so cool. I really should have got a picture, but I'll post it later. I got to find it again. So if you secure a bingo, one bingo, we've all played bingo before, right? Bingo. So you're looking at 5 in a row, can be either straight across, up and down, or diagonal. If you secure 5 in a row, you are going to get this Vibe tumbler. Okay, so tumbler, cup, right? But it's got a Bluetooth speaker at the bottom. Oh yes, Alex just posted a picture in the chat. Sorry for everybody watching the replay, but it is so cool. So it's got a power bank and a speaker at the bottom. Okay, so you hook up that little Bluetooth speaker to your phone or laptop or whatever, and you can play music through that cup. Now, just think of all the cool places that you go that you wish you had music with you, and you can't carry around a Bluetooth speaker. Well, now you can. Okay, so never seen anything like this before. I've never even seen one of these on the market before. So to me, I'm like, this is groundbreaking. Like Scentsy's coming out with something brand new, and maybe, hopefully, we get some Bluetooth functionality in some of our products later down the road. That would be so cool. But this Vibe tumbler is one of 2 prizes that you will get for achieving 1 bingo. Okay, so the other prize we don't have pictures of yet, I don't believe, but it is a wagon. And so that's perfect for football games, sports moms, moms of little kids, Scentsy consultants who are wheeling their stuff to parties, events, so many different uses for a wagon, right? So you're going to get a wagon and the Vibe tumbler with 1 bingo. Okay. Oh yeah, light attachments and a power bank. Okay, so this is basically a tumbler that does everything. And Alexa built right in. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's really cool. Vibe tumbler and a wagon for 1 bingo. Now, if you are able to do a blackout, which all of you are able to do a blackout, and a blackout, for those of you who don't know, is checking off everything on your bingo card, doing all of the things, which really should be our goal, right? That was our goal for our 2025 vision boards, is we wanted to achieve all of the things that we put on our vision board, right? So take that same mindset and apply it to this bingo card. And when you do that, when you successfully check off everything on this bingo card, 25 items, but some of them are duplicated. We'll talk about that. You are going to get those 2 prizes plus your choice of $1,000 towards hotel. It's like hotel.com or something like that. Hotels, or $1,000 in basically flight credit. $1,000 to fly anywhere or to stay anywhere. Since he's just going to drop $1,000 to you, to one of those 2 areas. How freaking cool is that? Right? You can take your family on vacation. You can take yourself on vacation. You can pay for, if you're a leader, you could pay for leadership with that $1,000, right? Pay for your flights to leadership. There is unlimited possibilities, right? That is so customizable to the consultant. And again, I think since he was hearing us when they said, you know, some of us can't go here or do this, or we want things that are actually useful to us, tell me that's not going to be useful for you, right? So I love that. In the past, they did one where it was like an Apple gift card, hotel gift card, Marriott gift card, things like that. I loved that. So this to me feels similar, and I'm here for it. And so my goal, just going to be totally upfront with you, it's a scary goal. I've got my bingo card right here. Some of my things are already checked off, but I'm working on a blackout, y'all, and I'm planning for that. That's what my business is planning for. And so I am moving and grooving, because I don't just want the tumbler and the wagon. I want that $1,000. I like to travel. Me and my husband love to travel. So pack my bags, I'm going. So that is kind of the details of what we're looking at here with the bingo situation. So here's the bare basics need to know, and then we're going to kind of dive into the different items on our bingo card. But here's what you need to know. I had mentioned just a second ago that some of these items are duplicated. So the items that are duplicated, for example, registration for SFR 2025 is on here twice, 2 different spots, but it is on your bingo card twice. That means, obviously, you can't register for SFR twice. So that means when you register on the 10th, by the way, we forgot to mention that, but registration for SFR opens on the 10th of March. So you can go get registered for either virtual or in person. When you do that, you can check off both squares on your bingo card. So the items on here that are duplicated, what are the other ones? Sponsor one, nope, that's not it. Promote frontline or self to lead or above. There are 2 squares on, no, there are 3 squares on there. Does that mean you have to promote 3 different frontline? No, that means that you promote one frontline or yourself if you are not a lead consultant yet, to lead or above, and you get to check off all 3 of those squares on your bingo card. How freaking awesome is that? Right? So when you look at this, honestly, it's not that scary because let's see, so that's 3. Register for SFRs 2. Is there any others that are duplicated? Earn 500 PRV in 1 month, that's duplicated. You don't have to do that twice. So if you already have 500 PRV this month, you can check that off twice. I think those are the only ones that are duplicated.
There's the shooting star, sponsor 1 new consultant who earned shooting star, that's on there twice. And
Okay.
then promote frontline to leader above, that's on there twice. And then sponsor 1 new consultant who promotes to certified is on there twice.
Promote frontline or self to leader above is on there 3 times.
Oh yes, 3 times. Oh,
Yeah.
4 times actually. It's on there 4 times.
Oh my gosh, it's on there 4 times. Wow.
Yeah. So that's a pretty
Ooh. Yes, okay, I see that. Okay, I see the shooting star one. Wait, do I see the shooting star? Oh, yes, okay, there it is. Wow, okay, so you do, okay, so we're gonna get into the sponsoring thing, but how amazing is that? By helping a newly sponsored consultant kick off their business the right way, not the right way, that was the wrong way to say it. To kick off their business with the best intentions of a successful start, you're knocking out like 5 boxes. That's crazy. And to me, this is like a really great balance of the sponsoring part, right? The sponsoring and coaching part, because it's not just about getting new consultants, right? That coaching part comes in pretty quickly, right? Because it's not just enroll 5 new consultants, it's enroll them and then also help them get their footing and get their business off to a good start. So this is a pretty good balance. I'd say it's pretty heavy on the sales side of it. And so that should be exciting because I feel like most of us are better at the sales part than the recruiting part. But either way, this is a really great opportunity for you to stretch yourself, for you to grow, for you to help your teammates grow, and to earn really cool prizes in the meantime. So that is the facts that I have for you at the moment. Alexx is going to kind of deep dive and then I'll come back at the end.
Okay. Hi, friends. Okay, so I'm super pumped about this incentive because, like Bree said, I think it's a really great balance of like team stuff that we need to be focusing on, and it's important to like build a business, and then like sales stuff, which is really exciting for right now. And sometimes people would argue like sales are the easier side of things, and I think so too. So I think that this is a really nice mix of tasks for us to be completing. And I love that we only have to complete one task to be able to like black out all of the bingo squares. So with that being said, I wanted to dive into like some of the specifics when we talk about the sales things, because just browsing online, I see a lot of consultants asking a lot of questions. And so I think it's important that we just quickly clarify these things. Again, like Bree said, there is the FAQ under the incentive tab of the workstation with all of these answers on them as well. But sometimes it's just nice to talk it through because like you saw just a few minutes ago, we are always learning new things. So it's cool to just kind of be able to talk it out with you guys. So let's talk about the sales a little bit. Because there are a lot of sales tasks on here. So just for example, I'll read a few. Sell 50 new spring and summer catalog items, sell 30 Scentsy twin pod packs, sell 15 clean products, and so on and so forth, okay? So it's important that we recognize like what are the benchmarks that we're being asked to reach in this incentive, okay? We don't want to just skate over it because we're missing something. So it's important to be very clear with whatever tracker you use, okay? Since he did a tracker, other people have created one. I just did, like you can see like little tally marks and check marks to just keep track of it on this one sheet of paper. However it is that you're going to track it, make sure that you are thoroughly tracking it so you can track it properly, because there's not like a digital tracker. Like the workstation is not like tracking it for you to be able to like track it alongside. So you have to do the legwork on this to track it and keep up with it. And so I think it really is important that we are very clear about like what do these things mean. Okay. So when we are talking sales, it means like any product processing through the workstation at all, or any product processing through the Scentsy system at all. So any sales on your website, any sales placed on your workstation, any Scentsy clubs, any host rewards, any free credits, anything you use product credit on, anything that goes through Scentsy's system counts. So if you are closing out a party with 10 Scentsy pods as your free credit, meaning you're not paying anything for it, it's free credit, that still counts as 10 Scentsy pods on this incentive. If you have a customer who gets a whiff box in their Scentsy club for half off, that still counts as a whiff box on this bingo card, okay? Like anything that goes through the system will count, okay? You do not have to like think really hard about this. It's anything that you can see in your order history sheet that is counting towards this incentive, okay? So when it says sell 30 pod packs, 30 packs of pods, that means like any way it happens, through any rewards, through any system that Scentsy has, through any way for people to be ordering their Scentsy in any capacity, you just need to sell 30 of them between March 1st and the end of July, okay? And make sure you're tracking it so you know. That means clearance too, like everything is included. It will all, it's all associated by SKUs in Scentsy's back end, so it doesn't matter how it's received, whether it's received with credits or club or whatever, it doesn't matter, okay? So any sale counts, anything, okay? Okay, so let's talk about what qualifies as new, because that is a very hot topic online that I've seen. Okay, so this is where it's really important that you have a catalog or a brochure, something with or printed online or save it on your phone as like a screen, but you need this fragrance grid, okay? This is what you need. You need the fragrance grid, and then you need the product sheet, okay? These are going to be the best and easiest ways to tell if it's new, okay? You can tell if it is new because it will say, it will have this new symbol by it. It's kind of blurry, but that says new. That red banner under the product, that says new. And then on the product, on the fragrance grid, it will have a star. It's kind of hard to see. Let's find a new one. It will have a star. It's blurry. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, but look on the fragrance grid and look on the pull out product list. If it says new or it has a star, it is included in the new product. So Hamish is not considered a new catalog product because we have had him as a limited time offer before, okay? The Kindness fragrance bar, the Lemon Lime Fizz fragrance bar are not considered new products because they have been previous collections, the Mother's Day and the Easter collection before, so they do not count as new. But if you look at the fragrance grid, you'll see that the Room Spray and Lemon Lime Fizz is new. And the room spray in the Kindness scent is new. So if your customers ordered the Kindness room spray or the Lemon Lime Fizz room spray, those would count as new items. But if they ordered the Kindness bar or the Lemon Lime Fizz bar because they do not have stars by them, because they are not new bars, they would not count, okay? Hopefully that's making sense. It really is quite simple. Use your catalog for reference, okay? Limited time offers do not count. They have to be catalog products. So if they are not in a catalog, if they are not in the catalog, they don't count. So the Minnie Mouse charm clip, while it's new, it's not a catalog product, okay? They have to be catalog products. So make sure you have a catalog for reference, okay? Don't use your website as a reference because they don't have things saying that it's new, okay? And they have like all the LTOs on there. Make sure you're using a catalog, okay? So that covers the new products, okay? That's the very first square in the bingo card. Sell 50 new spring and summer 2025 catalog items, okay? So very important that it's the new ones. Okay, next going down, if you just go 2 rows down on the 3rd row, the first one, it says sell 5 warmers of the month, okay? I want to chat about that because I think that's also confusing because as you guys know, us as consultants, we can purchase the warmer of the month kit and we get it a month early. So like there was some confusion, like does it count? Does it have to be for that current month, blah, blah, blah. The simple answer is no. It quite really is just that simple. Like 5 warmers of the months have to process through your order history system between March 1st and July 31st. 5 of them, however that happens. Scent of the month subscriptions count, or warmer of the month subscriptions count. So if you are signing up this month in March for April's warmer of the month, on March 15th, when that processes, that's going to count as one of your warmers of the month. And then say tomorrow you sell the cute little bunny warmer of the month for this month. Say one of your customers purchases that counts as 2. And then let's say in April you sign up for the warmer of the month again for May's warmer of the month. In April, when that warmer of the month subscription processes, that'll be the 3rd warmer, okay? So it does not matter who purchases the warmer of the month. It does not matter like what month it is. It doesn't matter if it's for the next month coming. It doesn't matter if it's the consultant kit. Just 5 warmers of the month processing through your order history in any capacity will count towards this bingo incentive, okay? So you need 5 of those. That's a bit more tricky, right? And I really love that it's like, hey, focus on the catalog, but then don't forget the LTOs with the warmer of the month. Don't forget the fun whiff box. And so don't forget that we have to sell 5 of the warmers of the month. So that's something to be focusing on. Every month we get a brand new warmer to share with our customers. Every month that warmer is on sale. So it's definitely a selling point. So make sure you're highlighting the warmer of the month. Make sure that you are getting the kit if you love the warmer, if you can sell the warmer, if you're going to make samples of it, if you're going to work that kit, you can get the kit and then be working towards this bingo incentive with your own consultant purchase for your business as well. So that is for the warmer of the month. Okay, let's see. New club subscription with half off. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this one. This is the first one on the 2nd row. New Scentsy Club subscription with half price item that ships during the incentive. Okay, this is really important because it's saying that you have to get a new Scentsy Club subscription. So it's not saying a new subscriber. So say you have someone who already has a Scentsy Club. And Bree, can you double check the FAQ about this? Okay. I believe because of the wording here, it says new Scentsy Club subscription. It doesn't clarify but Bree will check. If the subscriber has to be new. So based on the wording here, it sounds like it could be someone who even already has a club or had a club in the past, is opening up a new one, or a brand new customer opening up a new club, okay? During this qualification period, March 1st through the end of July, they have to open the club and it has to hit the half off qualification, which is a $60 club. So we know in Scentsy Club, you get 10% discount at $30 and you get a half off credit at $60, okay? So this incentive is telling us that we need to have a new Scentsy Club subscription that reaches the half off credit, okay? That has a half off item attached to it, okay? And it has to ship during the incentive, Bree.
I'm pretty sure it's a new Scentsy
A
Club
new
member.
customer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, so a new customer, so someone with a new subscription, okay, join Scentsy Club between now and the end of July, builds their Scentsy Club up to the half off tier, so a $60 club or more, and plugs a half off item in. And then that club has to ship during this incentive period, because oftentimes when people start a club, they'll push out the start date to a later month. They can push it out to the next month, which for most of the incentive, that's not going to be a problem. Where this comes into a problem is where people are signing up for Scentsy Club in July and they're pushing out their shipment to August, okay? That would actually disqualify you from earning this check mark on this incentive. It has to ship during this incentive period. So that would be the one thing that I pay careful attention to, is if it comes down to July and you have not secured that club, you want to make sure whoever's setting up that club in July is processing that club in July. My suggestion to you would be, do not wait until July to nail down this one, okay? This one would be something that you just work on consistently. And hey, why don't you just pretend it says 5 new Scentsy Club subscribers and just like make that a goal? Because let me tell you, beyond this incentive, you want Scentsy Club subscribers. Scentsy Club subscribers are gold in your business. And so I kind of wish this said 5 Scentsy Club subscribers, because Scentsy Club is such a good promotion. This is going to be one that you're going to have to work hard on. You're going to have to really talk about the perks of Scentsy Club. You're going to have to highlight the benefits of creating a club, maybe show them how to create a club, maybe walk your customers through it, follow up about Scentsy Club. This is going to be one that is going to take some really intentional work on your part, okay? Sherry asked, this month's Whiff box has the white fluted warmer. Yes, that one will count towards the new, but that is the only new product in the Whiff box that will count towards it, because the other 2 bars are like LTOs, okay? So just the warmer will count towards one for the new, the 50 new catalog items. Good question, Sherry. And yeah, so the Whiff box contents also count towards these tallies as well. So if there's pods in the Whiff box that are in the catalog that are, no, they don't have to be in the catalog. If there's pods in the Whiff box, those are going to count towards your pod count. If there's new catalog products in the Whiff box, those are going to count towards your new catalog product tallies. And so it's really important that you are paying very close attention to your customers' orders, that you are taking the time to like sort through them and tally them up, and go ahead and send them a thank you while you're at it too. Okay. Warmers of the month, Scentsy Club subscription. Okay, let's talk about the one that says be active in 1 month. That is on the 3rd row, the second to last one. Active in 1 month. That is really fun and pretty simple, and a really cool one to be able to check off, because a lot of you guys achieve that one very easily every single month. And so I love that they put even like the more simple, easily achievable goals on there. But let's talk about it, because we know that the standards are changing. Previously, they were supposed to change on March 1st, but they had to push the standards changing to April 1st, just to give like some setting time. That was legally required for changing of these types of rules. And so right now, the current active status is 200 PRV. So when you have 200 PRV in 1 month, you are considered active. But going forward on April 1st, that changes to 250. Okay. So to be considered active going forward starting April 1st, you need 250 PRV instead of 200 PRV. So I want you guys to be clear that this on this bingo card where it says be active in 1 month, that's meaning 200 PRV this month, but then every other month for the incentive, it's 250 PRV. So any month that you have more than 200 PRV this month or a 250 PRV for April through July, you can mark that one off. You just need to be active for 1 month and you already get that one done. So I love that one. I think it's so fun and simple and a quick and easy one to mark off. So yay for a small win, but just know that with the activity requirements changing, that also is going to play into this incentive as well. Yes. Okay. That's it for me, Bree. The rest, it's on you, my girl.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So the last little bit that we wanted to point out was the booking a qualifying non-consultant hosted party. Okay. So it's pretty straightforward, right? But I did want to just point out that this does not have to be an in-person party. This does not have to be an event, right? This is at the simplest a shopping link, an open shopping link, which I opened up like 4 for customers on the 1st, right? It does not have to be a new, like, it doesn't have to be like a brand new customer to you either. It can be somebody who's hosted a party before, it can be somebody who's already had a shopping link with you. And so that's great, right? That opens the door for you. You only need, it needs to open and close. It needs to open and close, open on March 1st and close sometime before July 31st. I'm going to double check that. Hold on. I'm 99% sure that's the case though. Okay. Yes, that is the case. So it just has to open and close within the incentive period. Okay. However, let me put a caveat to that. Scentsy has been really open and honest about where their weak spots are, where our weak spots are in our business. And right now, our weak spots are recruiting and new customers. And so what's happening is we have great retention, which is a good thing. We have retention with customers, and our sales are good, but we're not bringing in new customers and we're not bringing in new teamies like we've seen in the past, or that's necessarily where we should be or where they want us to be going. So when you have that outlook on what Scentsy is telling us, it's very clear.
Is she frozen for anyone else? Yeah.
Yeah, she's frozen for me as well.
Okay. Dang it. Okay.
For a second, I thought it was me, and I was like, but then I saw y'all moving, so.
I know, same. Oh no, Bree. Poor girl. Let's see. Okay.
Is it really windy over there?
What? You have a
Is
black.
it windy over there?
Yeah, it is really windy over here, actually. Is it still recording even if she's not here? That's okay. Okay, what I know she was getting at was that like Scentsy has been very transparent, you guys, that like our new customer acquisition, new teammate acquisition is very low. Like it's very low. Like we're still seeing the same amount of sales across the board, like value amount, because like Bree said, like we are able to wine and dine our customers. Once they get in here, they don't want to leave. They love the products. They love it. But us as consultants, are just really enjoying that, and we aren't branching out to find new people. We're just loving wining and dining.
Except it's loose.
Clarissa, you're not muted, my dear. I'll mute you.
Right there, top of the split.
So I think because that they have been so transparent and honest with us, that it's like really important for us as consultants that we also like recognize what they're telling us and then like decide how we want to step up in that regard. And so Scentsy is telling us we have to go back to our roots of being a party planning business. That is literally how Scentsy was formed. It is the design that Scentsy has made. And yes, parties have evolved and changed over the years. And so however you want to party, however that looks like, I think that's absolutely great. I think that's one of the really beautiful parts of Scentsy. But I think it's very important that we as consultants remember that that is actually the way that we build a business. It's not by selling to one person here and one person here and one person here. It's actually by sharing Scentsy with many people and collecting orders. Because what happens when you are getting people in an environment where other people are ordering is they want to order more and they get excited and they feed off of one another. Okay. So yes, we only need one qualifying party on here to rock out on the bingo and mark it off. Okay. But as business builders, okay, as people who want to earn incentive trips, who need to get someone to join their team to promote to lead, who need to get someone to join their team to hit shooting star, right? These are things that we need to book more than one party, right? We need to book 2, 3 a month, okay, consistently over time. And then you'll see what happens is you're not just wining and dining 5 or 10 or 15 VIP customers. You're wining and dining 60 or 70 or 100 or 200 VIP customers. And the thing with VIP customers, I want you guys to recognize, and I'm kind of segueing here, but I think it's important. VIP customers are really great, and they are the heartbeat of your business. They are going to be true movers and shakers in your business, and their orders are like truly going to make a difference to you and your family and your business. Okay. And they're going to love supporting you, and they're going to love you and fall in love with you. Okay. And also, they're eventually going to get a lot of Scentsy, and they're not going to be able to order in the same capacity that they once were when they were really getting to know you and falling in love with you and falling in love with all the products and getting excited for everything that you're showing them. Eventually, that tapers down. And yes, they'll still likely order and they'll still be a great customer and you'll still love them. But you're always going to need to find new VIP customers to wine and dine, because just like teammates, just like business, okay, there's ebbs and flows, and your VIP customers today are not going to be your VIP, the same VIP customers that are sustaining your business 5 years from now, okay? And the only way that we can continue to find those VIP customers is to find new customers, and not just 1 a month, okay? Or 2 a month. That's not enough to build a business. Okay. And I get it. Look, some people do Scentsy as a hobby, and they're still building a business as a hobby, and that's fine. And maybe you're happy and you are joyful of your 1 and 2 new customers a month, and that's great. At the end of the day, that's 12 to 24 new customers a year, and that is absolutely worth celebrating. Okay. But I'm talking to those people who like want to get a blackout on this bingo card, and they want to have a team, and they want their teammates to hit shooting star and certified and lead, and they want their paychecks to be double or triple or quadruple or 10 times bigger than the paychecks they're seeing now. If that is you, then you have to do some form of partying in your business to acquire more customers. Because I tell you what, if you commit, I truly believe that if you made your goal in business to have 5 qualifying parties a month, heck, 4, heck, 3 qualifying parties a month where it's not your neighbor and your coworker and your mom and your cousin and your best friend. It is your customer and their neighbor, their best friend, their coworker, right? If you had a goal in your business to have 3 of those, 4 of those, 5 of those a month, Facebook party, online party, bag party, link parties, I don't care. events, fundraisers. I literally don't care how, but if you made a goal to do 3 to 5 of those a month, this is going to be a blackout without even thinking about it. This is going to black itself out because having that many parties, your PRV is going to be off the chart. Your sales are going to be insane. People are going to be signing up for Scentsy Club because they're learning about it and they are falling in love, right? So I truly do believe that like parties are the foundation of our business. I truly believe that every day that you go into work your business, if you have no parties on your books, that is your task for the day, my friend, is to try to get a party or two, because that is going to be what helps you get all of this. You could raw dog this and try to knock all this out with your VIP customers here and there, with your one here and your one there and your one there and your one there. But I tell you what, you might be crawling to the finish line, okay? But if you start the incentive now, March, the beginning of the incentive, saying, all right, well, to do this, I'm going to party. That's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to party. I'm going to try to flip my hostesses. I'm going to talk up all the things during the parties. I'm going to create a new system for my parties because I'm partying this season, right? These are the 2 types of parties I'm offering. This is how I do these 2 types of parties. I'm going to try to book these parties at every party. My goal is to book another party, and I'm partying this season. That's going to fill this out. Okay. You focus on partying and filling and tracking this. How about that? You focus on partying and spending 1 day a week filling out the tracking part of this. And I promise you will be so impressed with how far partying will get you on this incentive. Okay. So yes, it says book a qualifying non-consultant hosted party 1 time on here. Okay. But I'd really love if it said every single month. Okay, for every month of the incentive. I want you guys to dream a little bit bigger and think bigger and push yourself harder and higher for more. Okay. Okay, and that's it. But the sad and crazy part of this all is I can't even end the recording because I'm not the host. So that's so funny. I might be able to. If I do this, let me see if I can like switch. Where'd my girl go? And I can't even let her in if she's in the waiting room. But I bet her internet went out because I know she has crappy internet when the weather is bad.
She just posted on the Facebook page saying she lost power.
Oh, that'll do it. That will do it. Okay, let me see if I can switch over to the host on here. I'm gonna have to chop and screw this recording or they're gonna just get all this at the end of it. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Meetings. Yeah, it's super windy. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna try to join it. It might do something funky, and if I lose you guys, then just leave, and I love you guys all. But let's just see what happens. Oh, literally nothing happened. Okay, well, funky times. Yeah, sorry friends, I really don't know how to like override. Oh wait, maybe this. Dream team chat. View meeting info. Let me just try this. Nope, don't know.
Can you log in as free on a different device?
I know that was you, Dee Dee. I didn't have to look to see who was talking.
Yep, that was me.
Let me see. Let me try. It might go like when I do it. So just hold on. Oh, you are the host now. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Okay, I did it. Yay. I am the host now. Okay, guys. It's always something around here. Oh, wow. And none of you guys left. Love you guys so much. It hurts. It hurts how much I love you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see who won the coffee wheel today. Dee Dee. Dang, girl. You are a lucky lady. I tell you what, you are a lucky lady. That is 2 times in a 3-week span. Hey, that's what happens when you show up. Congrats, boo. I will take you out to coffee again if you'd like. Yes? Okay. Deal. Okay, friends, I love you guys all so much. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but you know, would not be a Tuesday evening without it. Thank you guys for hanging in there and being patient. We love y'all so much. By the way, I'm working on some behind the scenes stuff. I thought I'd be ready to do it in March, but I'm just not. I'm a procrastinator. But I'm like creating well, I am working on it, it's just not done. But I'm creating like a files, like a legit paper onboarding system, like, hey, you just joined. Here's a file with like 30 new consultant tips. Here's a file on how you make samples. Oh, you just recruited your first teammate. Here's a file on newbie tips with resources and links and stuff like that. I've been in business 10 years and I think it's so silly that I don't have something like that yet. So just know that I'm working on that right now. If any of you leaders have any resources like that you could like lists or even just like posts with info like that, send it my way because I can catalog that and like put it in the places. But if you find posts or like have stuff with great info on it, send it my way. And then so what I'm doing is I'm creating just like plain basic white documents with clickable links and stuff. That way, like if people wanted, they could print it or whatever. But then also we can be sending it. But then I'm also going to be like plugging those documents into like a prettier, very simple team website. And when I say very simple, I mean like it's like there's not even pages. It's just like a Canva website. Like you just scroll, but it's like, here's our team page. Here's our dream team chats. Here's the resources. This is Scentsy Connect. Like very simple, but like another great resource where it's like, yeah, like here's our team websites. Here's all like the great resources that you can need where like they can click it and access it too. I might be like getting ahead of myself announcing that that's what I'm working on as it like that is my full 2025 big business goal, but I'm really hoping to finish it in the next like 2 months or so. Yeah, Tanya, you know, it's hard just flying by the seat of your pants sometimes, but you know, life has just been so busy, but I know for sure that that will be something that benefits not only me and my teammates, but you guys and your teammates as well. So just be on the lookout for that. But also, like I said, like if you find any great posts or even if you like run upon like a workstation resource, like, cause I'm going to link like helpful workstation resources as well. So like if you find a really awesome training or document in there, like just send it to me in a message or even post it on the team page and let me know that you think it'd be helpful because I don't want it to just be filled with stuff. I want it to be very useful, but obviously I just have one brain. So I need you guys to lend me your brains as well too. So, but also know that that's what I'm working on and you can expect that I'd say within the next few months as well, or at least like the rough draft of it. So, okay. Anyway, friends, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your time and your dedication to your business. You guys are incredible. So I'll get the recording edited and then uploaded and posted tomorrow. But I hope that you guys have an amazing night and I will chat with y'all later. Okay. Bye guys.